Hey, hey, hey. Shouts out to Erwan. Erwan. You dig. It is me, Mr. Don't Give a You feel me? Yeah. Tang, feel me? You feel me? Going against the grain is the podcast. And today, I'm going to talk about them Seahawks. And it's how it's time. Before I get into that, let's say I'm already over not making the playoffs, okay? Didn't happen. So be it. It happens. But really, my concerns is now going forward is are you gonna make the big decisions? Not pity pattering or stepping around or beating around the bush or whatever you call it. Man, that's not nah. It's time to make the big decisions. Now, talking about the big people who make the big decisions. Talking about the coordinators, star players, yeah, coach. I'm not really talking some other people who own own the team. Uh, People like that. It's time to make the big decisions. If you're okay with being mediocre, you're okay with making, yeah, because, yeah, if you're okay with, yeah, so be it. But if you're not okay with being mediocre, please, by all means, make the decision. First off, the culture is no longer the culture. I mean, it's not that hard to see. I mean, as a fan, I kind of like the directions and what's been going on, but as a true fan, a lifer, a hot game representative, I feel like there needs to be a change. I feel like you've you've held Pete down for long enough. Respectfully, went through a loss of an owner, and some changes was made. Respectfully, I feel like it's now time to make more decisions, bigger decisions, the ones that will put us in a new direction. Because if you haven't noticed, we've been on the same road since the last time we were in the Super Bowl and didn't give the ball to Skittles. Tufo, Beast Mode, shout out Beast Mode. But we've been on the same track. And I don't know. I don't blame Russell. He's he's uh he's Russell. If I could say anything about him, Seahawks fan, he's pretty terrible as a quarterback. Um, I don't blame Gino. Uh, men who are playing in that position that happen to be controlled by Pete. I feel like it's that time. No more players, coach. Just on that subject there. I mean, look we got Jamal Adams crazy on Twitter. Look at that coaches. When that happened, not even letting you get the idea to think that's okay, right? What else? DK, like, penalty after penalty, penalty after penalty. Corners, no discipline. I must say there needs to be a complete change, a complete overhaul, if you will, of the Seahawks staff. Pete has shown us time and time again when he goes a little bit rocky, like the mediocre is getting a little bit worse. It ain't mediocre, it's just sad. That's obviously he's okay with mediocre. But once it gets worse than that, we all seen what Pete's record is. What he does, his track record. That man will fire his coordinators, the people that he hired to bring on to the team. Years after years. I don't think Russell Wilson had the same offensive coordinator for 2 years. He's here for like 10 years. I mean, it's time to make the big decisions. Sign DK to a 2-year deal, player option. I feel like I feel like DK is more and willing to go against the grain and peace out Pete Carroll and the Seahawks at any point in time. Why? Multiple reasons. For one, he doesn't have a good quarterback. Never has. To match his skills. Just to be upfront. Two, he doesn't have never had the coordinator just to say my offense is going to run through the best player on offense. Never had that coordinator say that and actually do that. I don't care how much talent you have in the wide receiver room. I don't care how much talent you have at the running back position. If none of those guys are better than that one man, it's a mute point. Um, Big decisions have to be made. Seahawks, I feel like the owners are the only one that can save us as Seahawks. Pete's not going nowhere. Pete's not going to save him hanging it up. I'm tired. Are you ever going to think you're going to ever hear Pete say he's tired of anything? It's time to make the decisions. We're gonna go against the grain, and that's the only way to go. You heard?